Hello and welcome to the show, or the circus, because I am your host, Phoenix Electra, and this is my circus. So, let's go through a quick order of how we do things around here. First, we give cats snacks. Second, I review my projects and what I'm working on this week. Third, we get into our topics, which, stay tuned, mainstream media versus Lawtube, and a lot more to come. So, let's get in with cats and snacks. Come on, Loki! Ooh, I forgot to get my chat up here. Hello, welcome, viewer. Welcome. Ow! There was my thumb. Sorry, I didn't mean to blow anybody's eardrums off. Hello, come on, Miss Frey Fruifers. Come get your snackies. Come get your snackies. Come on. I know she's gonna be just off camera this morning. We'll see if I can woo her closer. Nope, those are not your snackies. Those are not your snackies. Your snackies are here, Master Loki. Hey, cats. How's everybody's week going? We tidied and had trout for dinner yesterday. So, yum. Hungry cats. Hungry cats. Yes, they are. Hangry. Hangry cats. Oh. Autocorrect. All right. Cats have had snacks. Okay, so let's get into the rest of it. Oh, as soon as Loki's done licking my fingers. So, oh man, the top of the schmata pile today. Let me drag my ham out of here and see which way is top of this. So I have been making good headway basting down all of the panels for this, and it's so big. I'm stuck out of this beautiful schmata. My schmata skirt of strips of red and lace and everything nice. So that's, and the bobbin case on my sewing machine is working again. So I'm probably gonna adhere that on the machine when we get there. And I'm going to try very hard to figure out how to add timestamps for folks who don't want to see my sewing or my cats and just want to get on to the B star end part of the show. But I mended these cute little shorts. I think this is the Petunia romper short bottoms without the top attached. They had a hole that needed fixing. Fixed my circus stripe leggings because you can't be in the circus without striped leggings. I think it is a mandatory prerequisite. And the piece de resistance of things that I completed this week is sewing on the binding to finish the raw edges on this spectacular top that my grandma made. It's got a pieced yoke on the top, front, and the back, and I did the white because I didn't know what to do, but I liked it. So that's what I did. So that is the project roundup. And I know I said I wasn't going to start anything new or cut anything else out until I completely finished this pile, and I just couldn't help myself. Was it last week I showed you all I'd had cut out the pattern for, oh, that's what it is. It is the Roselle romper from Mood. And yeah, last night I cut out everything except for the straps. And I thought that this morning we would sew it together, or at least baste it, because it's going to have, where's my, all right, we might have a problem here. Pause while I find, where's my pin cushion? You don't need to see my ballot. Oh, okay. Whew. there was going to be issues if my pincushion and needle were all the way across the room. But never fail, it is here. So, yeah, it's calls for French seam, so I thought I would hand base the first part of the seam and then we'll see how far we get. But let me get some thread, get a needle, needle check, thread check, scissors check, thimble check. Let us get on with the rest of the excitement. So, who is ready to be up at the crack of the shenanigans tomorrow to get back to the Depp v. Heard trial? Holy moly. So they moved the trial time up to 9 o'clock Eastern time, which means it's very early here. I will be having my coffee and sewing. Oops, that's not. Never mind. At the same time I always do. But instead of story time and stitching, it's probably going to be trial time and stitching. What's everybody working on this week? Anything fun? Any big plans? Who's ready for their garden to get in? Are you going to have a garden this year? What are you going to put in it? Do I don't know what this means. Do I have a choice of show? Oh, do you have a choice of watching the trial? No. The worst part is, I mean, I get whatever work, the day job is important, but I am busy tomorrow during the day, so I'm going to end up hours behind in my watching, and it is going to be a thing. But when I do watch it, I am going to be super excited and keeping my eyes peeled because rumors in the Lawtubes are that the illustrious Ian Runkle of Runkle and the Bailey, Rob from Law and Lumber, and I don't know his name, but I think his channel is The DUI Guy, are gonna be queuing up to get seats in the gallery tomorrow and this week. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes peeled to find those to for that. So that should be super fun, and I'm sure they're going to be tag teaming and getting it all on the streams and in the in between times. So that is going to be a sight to see. I also kind of super low key hope that we get some like sleepover footage of Runkle and Rob, maybe like doing some woodworking and some beer drinking or something. They don't need to drink beer; they can just drink water. It's fine. But that would be super funny to have Runkle in the shop with them. I think that is going to be super great, which I'm gonna have to talk slow. Kind of brings is a nice segue into the next topic of and the title of this video, mainstream media hating on the Lawtube. I think the big corporate organizations have finally realized that they can't control the narrative when there's folks like me and places like the YouTubes and the Twitches and whatever else other streaming platforms there are can just turn on our camera and be like, yeah, I know some stuff and I'm going to talk about some stuff, which might as well do a quick, there's no medical advice. If you have medical things, contact your medical provider. I am not a lawyer, so there's no legal advice. I'm not a financial advisor, no financial advice. And can we steal that one from Viva? And no election fortification device. This is not a device for election fortification. Wow, so many misstepped words. um, yeah. So the big media, Business Insider, The Guardian, the Polygon, or is it Polygon? I have no idea. Have all in the past week written articles about how they should the public at large should be paying attention to the big media instead of independent law tubers who actually have legal degrees and have or still do practice or consult as lawyers. I know when I need to learn something, I try to seek out people who have expertise in the field. Be careful, Viva may have patented that statement. They are all lawyers. That is true. I don't think that's his trademark, but yeah. Also, don't mess with lawyers. They know stuff. Fortunately, as I've mentioned in the past, Lawtube is like the kindest. They're just a really special community, and I dance around the edges, but I I want to be a Lawtube friend. I am a law muggle, but I do have almost 11 years of clinical experience as in my profession that I trained in. So I do know a few things about a few things every once in a while. And oh my gosh. Yeah, so these big media outlets, and they've done the same thing on so many different topics over the years. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't even know what to say other than I'm so jealous of you, Rob from Law and Lumber, that your epic rise to YouTube-ness and at this lightning speed of light trajectory is just amazing, and I'm jealous because this is, I think, my 18th upload. Not my 18th upload. This is going to be my 78th piece of content that I've created for the YouTubes. I reached 666 views as of this morning before this stream started. And somebody decided to make sure that that angry red subscribe button got happy and turned gray on me. So we have reached again double-digit subscribers. So thank you, human who clicked that subscribe button. You are appreciated and acknowledged because I have so few that going from 9 to 10 was a huge deal. So thank you for your support. You are welcomed. And I think we've got 25 watch hours, so we're making our way to getting monetized. We only need 990 else others to make that angry red subscribe button happy and gray. And am I going to be able to do the math? 25. Oh, 3,975 more watch hours. So, if you enjoy the shenanigans, keep up. Stay tuned. You are appreciated. And yeah, so that, yeah, mainstream media. I mean, the big people with the money and the, oh, that kind of, I'm gonna forget her name. But who was on Viva and Barnes a couple of weeks ago on a Wednesday sidebar, who is suing the New York Times for defamation. A lot of these mainstream media TV personalities are seem to be all represented by the same talent management company, which is also interesting. I don't know. I just was thinking about that. I wonder when I go check out Viva and Barnes later, we'll have to see if there's been an update on how that case is going because I know I'm curious. Though I also suspect that if there are updates that they will be shared in due course because I know Robert Barnes is following that that Viva and Barnes are following that case. And back onto the back. Oh, that's great. There was banging on my house before the show started, and fortunately, it appears to have stopped because I do not hear it. And I was like, oh, I'm going to have to make some excuse because there's noises. But I've also learned that if people's mics are good enough, that you don't need to what you hear in the room isn't necessarily what gets shown on the that gets picked up by the Canon mic. So it's okay. Oh, but I was before we jumped on here, I was watching Boss Boss Attorney Bree's live stream for a while, who's also on her quest to get monetized. She has, I don't know, probably over 6,000 subscribers now, but didn't have the watch time up yet. So her and her boyfriend were going through some of the case details, getting ready for tomorrow. And then right at the end, it was so sweet. Um, Good Logic Joe and Alita from Legal Bites jumped over onto her stream. I just, all of those people, they just seem like they would be fun people to hang out with and to be friends with. They just, I don't know. They just all seem so nice. But yeah, so I think if you are looking for alternatives to the mainstream media nonsense, go check out Rumble, go check out Locals, go check the description box for my lawyers. The other for international things, I like the Alexes, Cristoforo, and from over at the Duran. There's something to be said about what hearing from someone who doesn't didn't grow up in your country and is maybe visited but is not they don't live here, their insights on what governments are doing, because sometimes it's frequently third party folks who don't have a pony in the game just have a different um, insight into what's going on. So let's see here. The Lawtube overlords. What was I? Oh, that was from Kurt's stream last night or yesterday. How I guess in some of the articles they were talking about Lawtube being a cult and the Lawtubers are the pseudo overlords. God. Some of the things that these people are writing, it just is mind boggling to me. And I'm glad that there's other folks who can gather information for me when I don't have the time or the patience or the energy to see stuff so that they can give me things to talk about. Let's see here from our comment section. Most Americans have no idea what goes on in any other country. This is true. They're like, Canada? What? Mexico? Who? Oh, Turkmenistan? What? Luxembourg? Never heard of ya. Yeah, it is a problem. We shouldn't be interfering with what's going on in other places unless absolutely necessary for one reason or another. But you should kind of realize that this is not the only continent. We're quite small in the grand scheme of things. And yeah, it's a big wide world out there. It is a big wide world. Yeah, that was funny, the Lawtube overlords. And I guess I've got Kurt's getting a lot of love from me today. I had just I don't want to talk about I just don't want to talk about it, but the good legal breakdown, I liked his the SCOTUS case leaking. Just go to Uncivil Law and watch it, or don't watch it, whatever, or you already watched it because you already did. Never mind. All right, moving on. Oh, we're making good progress. Let's see here. Oh, oh yeah. And in bodybuilding news, just to like break it up a little bit, not that this is a half a topic either. Well, I guess it is. I didn't see the scorecards or the winners yet, but this weekend was the Indy Pro in Indianapolis. I know Fierce Fit Steph, I don't know what her last name is, competed, looked stunning. I know marginally upset that they didn't win, but got second. But always stunning and amazing. So there is a back. Yeah, so that happened. I know last week was the Pittsburgh Pro. I didn't even talk about that either last week. Didn't. I've been so busy with the Lawtubes that I've been neglecting my health and wellness inspiration a little bit. So we're getting back to it. I did spend a little bit of time the other day at work while I was taking care of stuff, listening to um, the Women's Fittest Buff Cake 22, her podcast with where was I? Just with her and Brooke Walker talking about getting ready to compete, and I was like, oh, I want to do this show in October. We're less than 20 weeks out. I feel too fat. I don't know. Feel so stressed out about it. So I'm like, am I gonna do it? Am I not gonna do it? Can I afford to do it? Because it's expensive. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oops, computer, don't do that. Stop doing things. Excuse me. But oh, I haven't. So, oh, you can't see my marketing, my shameless self promotion. And this video is not sponsored, but we do use this stream is powered by Wave.video, my favoriteest free version of streaming software that I've tried, who awesomely does not have a minimum subscriber amount to become affiliates. So if you like what this software can do, and this is just the free version, you should check out my affiliate link and help support me and make me some money so that I can upgrade to the paid version. And also, HTLT subs in the house. Get out their protein powder. Do you need something sweet to bake with that is low in calorie? You should check out the fibro. Not like the medical condition. I mean the fiber O powder. So yeah, do it. Check me out on. Make sure that that like button is, or the dislike button is, changed colors. That angry red subscribe button is pacified and becomes gray. There's also, I need to start doing better. I'm on Instagram and Locals and Rumble, all the places, so come check me out. All right, shameless self promotion going on. Excuse me, I don't like to itch my nose, but I've got a tickle. The grasses are growing and my allergies are still, they're not terrible, but they are what they are. And oh my gosh, my friend went traveling and brought me a hummingbird pop, so we planted that yesterday. It was this on a popsicle stick, this little disc with seeds impregnated in it. I stuck that in with my blueberries, so that, keeping my fingers crossed that that's going to be super cute. I know my blueberries are looking good, my strawberries are looking good. The garden is, got to get the soaker hose hooked up. Yeah, we're just going to keep working on these little shorts. Oh, it's going to be so cute. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, we're just going to segue into these like shorts and how I was complaining about not feeling ready yet. Yeah, so unless you're in contest prep, if you don't have a six pack now, you are probably not getting it before the summer. So don't crash diet. Just don't do it. Seco works. It really does. You just gotta find foods that are mostly the same tasty, less calories, high fiber, and that is the way to go. No shenanigans. Because it needs, you want it to be for a long time, not just for the summertime. Oh, my nose is so itchy. This week I had so many like unhappy things to talk about because, yeah. Does anybody have anything more happy? Although the rest of my list is like sad and doom and gloomy because I heard that Britney Spears and Sam just posted that their baby was just with them for a short period of time, and some more of the backstory from Callan von Munger. Trying to self-inflict some things, and yeah, I don't even want to talk about Buffalo. It was just, what a week it's been. Yeah. So I don't know. I was so excited to talk, and then I like blew through my topics, and now I'm like, I don't want to finish streaming yet, but what am I going to talk about? Oh, we could talk about. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yes, I was watching Boss Attorney Bree while I was getting ready for today's show, and poor girl said that she was so nervous to stream that she'd been up since 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh, poor thing. I mean, not that I didn't keep weird hours last night, but ow! Sorry. It wasn't it. I didn't. Where was I? I didn't necessarily sleep good, but it wasn't because I was nervous to stream. This is like my happy, fun place. It's like performing and being on stage, but I'm in my living room talking to you guys from my camera. And it'll be even more exciting when I can there's some more people in the chat to hang out with us. But we're getting there. We've got 10 subscribers. Oh, so excited to see that. So welcome. Hey, how you doing in the replay crew? I don't want to shout you out some love too, because I know that last week people didn't stop by for the live stream, but we had 18 views in the replay crew. So thank you. So I am going to try to be more professional and figure out how to do the timestamp so that the replay crew can just show up with what they want. Skip around. They don't have to sit through the whole thing. I know not everybody likes to watch me feed my cats snacks. Why, I don't understand, but it's okay. All right, does that mean I was supposed to be writing down when? We'll figure this out. Yeah, I think I did good work on my sewing projects this week, so that was good. And yeah, oh man, sleepy. Oh, there must stuff's going on outside. I heard this like scraping noise. I was like, what is that? That's also the cats must be outside too, so I can't be getting distracted by looking at cats this morning because they're not in here to get distracted with. But I am excited that Wave is improved. Things have shifted. They did an upgrade since last week, so I'm super excited to explore more. But I had a custom intro thingy that I published to my brand section, but for some reason that tab does not open any. It doesn't do anything, and I do not understand why. So I still need to figure that out. I know I've said that every week since I started using the software, and I still haven't bothered to figure it out. Oh, well, we'll get there. Oh, I didn't even say, yeah, so I did longer stitches for the initial, and now I'm just kind of doing a running back stitch to finish this French seam with. I wanted something fast and relatively secure. Oh, I can't even get my chat excited today. But, oh well. All's well. Oh man. Sorry. I know this is not my favorite color, but I didn't know how this first version of this outfit was going to turn out, so I always try to use something that I'm like not in love with because fit issues. But this is so baggy, I think it's going to be fine. Actually, I the at Mood, whoever that Greg somebody is, and their new stuff, their pattern developers and they've Mood patterns really have been working on leveling up their game, which is great. I really appreciated in this pattern that they included a finished garment size in addition with the um, measurement sizes because I think I might have cut the size 2 for this because it's so stretchy and then you string elastic in there at the waistband to cinch it in. I'm probably going to go through and instead of using the um, straps out of the same material, I'm going to use lace or ribbon straps because I have it and I can. Hey Loki, you got tired of being outside? You come to hang out with me? He goes out for a while and he's like, I'm too scared or I'm not interested anymore. I'd rather sit in the window and look at the outside rather than be in the outside. He's so funny. He's a big skirty. That's why we love him. Yeah, at this rate, we're making a good clip with these. This project will not take too long, even doing it this slow way. But I didn't realize I was gonna like hand sewing so much because when I was little, I just thought it like took way too much time and was like tedious and frustrating. But I don't know. I guess I've learned to slow down and relax a little bit. And sometimes I rush when I'm on the machine. Oh, sorry, I'm sharpening the lawnmower blade. Ah, that's what the scrapey is. It's okay. You can sharpen the lawnmower blade. As long as you're paying attention to me in the background. I don't care what else you do. I think I should be careful. Never mind. Yeah. So that's oh, but it makes me so yesterday in Western New York in Buffalo there was a horrible I don't even yeah, I don't even want to talk about it, but hmm, just if you have some good energy to send to the folks who lost their loved ones yesterday or who were trauma from witnessing that event, just yeah. Yeah. I didn't write down enough happy, fun stuff to talk about. It was all doom and gloom and sad. No, that's not true. Lawtube makes me laugh, so there was that. But oh, should we make uh, falling asleep instead of making jokes? This running backstitch is just so hypnotic. I'm like trancing myself. It's just so rhythmically meditative of a stitch. Oops, we're not doing that. Oh man. Yeah, it's a quiet Sunday. I was so excited to stream, and then I blew through my topics, and here we are just hanging out and literally stitching while I babble for a few more minutes because I can do what I want. This is my stream until either I switch players or make it to an hour or whenever, whatever. Whatevs. I can get that one next scene though. I didn't realize I needed more caffeine. Actually, I really don't. My brain just like, that sounds nice. Oh, right. You guys want me to talk and say something and not just be looking at my stitches. We're getting there. What should we talk about? What's going on? I know. See, why my brand? Why can't you? Maybe we should put up a logo too. Oh, sorry, being slow and distracted here. All right, we'll just get to the end of this stitching. We'll just get to this, please. We're so close. I know. I should put some background music on if I'm gonna like literally be this quiet. But I didn't. have anything queued up because I never know how long it's going to take me to talk through things. And I know I could do like visuals and all sorts of other like fancy things, but then I won't get as much stitching done. And this is the stitching bee, so I don't know. Oh, maybe I can figure out though. Does anybody know how to watch the Great British Sewing Bee? Because I need to. I love it. It's so good. I'm very disappointed that the past few seasons don't stream in my country. Yes, that's why I need to try out a VPN, maybe, so I can watch things from other countries. It's so frustrating. I want to watch it and I can't. And I don't even know why. Mm, mm, It's gone. It's a good thing this is the end. Okay. Yay! We have a front and a back half. Let us go through and trimmy, trimmy, trim. Do, do, do. All right, this is the front with my French seam in there. Here's the back. It needs the French seam finished. And then the top is just a back witch and these little cup pieces that I'm not showing very nicely. Oh well. Oh, excuse me, we are so tired this morning. Oh my gosh, this afternoon. Wow, I'm sorry that I'm yawning so much, folks. Yeah, not my plan. Where did I lose my scissors to? Alright, I'm losing stuff and yawning too much. So, what are the few things? Don't laugh at others unless you're able to laugh at yourself first. Most importantly, don't wait until tomorrow when you could be fabulous today. I will see you next time.